What's good, guys? Welcome back to Lion Mark TV Market with another exciting, delighting, and much interesting video. So, business mogul Sir Emeka Offor actually celebrated his birthday today, and over 40,000 bags of rice are down. Relief materials for the poor and others are down to be shared. And a sum cash of over 2 billion is down to be shared to the youth in Oraifite in Anambra State today. The governor himself was there today, to witness and participate in receiving the money and find a way to share it, just the way Arthur Eze did during his own birthday. And also, widows from the 179 communities in Oraifite all came out today, as he has a lot of goodies and items to share to those widows. Here's the video. Don't forget to subscribe. This speech is coming from Governor Soludo. Enjoy the video, guys.
With all these widows, as I looked around there, the other side, I can see thousands of widows out there with the school children, with the people in the universities, and the vulnerable. That's why we have come to celebrate. It's not just that you turn 65, which, by the way, I wish you turn 65. My wish for you is that you are going to live a minimum of another 55, minimum, to make it a minimum of 120. Because people talk about 80 and 90 in the Psalm, but the one I believe is the one that is written in Genesis chapter 6 verse 3. That one, it says, my Lord is here. That's the part of the Bible I love the most. It says, my spirit shall not abide in man forever. His days shall be 120 years. Okay, there's after that, there's in a psalm. Okay, I want you to know where I'm going to go. Na Genesis, na tuku anogo Kizz on and our prayer for you collectively in the Anambra and all of us gathered here today is that 120 years at the minimum, because with technology today, you can now even get even higher. They're paying 150 years. So, but a minimum of 55 more to go. Happy birthday, Sir E. That's the first one. The second, I'm amplifying the idea that we have come to celebrate an idea. Nigerians, fellow Nigerians, Nigeria is going through huge challenges at the moment. Food inflation is rising. There are challenges everywhere. The entire resources available to government of Nigeria is less than 10% of the total GDP or income of Nigeria. In Anambra State, it is even less than 1% of our income. And therefore, the issue of getting the society to move, building an inclusive society, a progressive society, must be one that will involve collective action by everybody. The individuals here in Anambra, our own strategy for transforming Anambra in the short term is what we call PPCP, Public-Private Community Partnership. Public-Private Community Partnership. And it's not just about building basic infrastructure or roads, roads, health, education, individuals investing in them, but also, especially at this critical point in time, that an individual will set out to donate 40,000 bags of rice to all the communities in Anambra. It is unprecedented, and Sir E, I want on behalf of the people of Anambra to commend you and to thank you deeply on behalf of the people. And we invite all other well-meaning citizens of Anambra. This is the time to share. This is the time to celebrate our common humanity. Whatever you can do, even if you come by for the entire 179 communities, buy for your own Omunna. If you can buy for your omunna, buy for your immediate extended family, buy for your immediate and celebrate with among the people. Just buy something, give something to somebody today. That is what we have come here to celebrate today. And Sir E, we want to say 1 million congratulations to you today for living out this life of impact. I don't know who's, I think someone has, there's somebody who has come that is, okay. But that is the essence for today. And I want to say, Ta'i, next year we'll come back. I can see the books you donated to the various schools. We have had a conversation around that and with your chief of staff. And probably the books next year, we will be able to make suggestions to the chief of staff and to the foundation about the specific books that we need in Anambra schools. And so that there will be books that the schools, the children are going to read and pass their exams in Anambra. That's one thing we will contribute to this. But all in all, the by even kwubo na kita bụ nke onye ji nyanye ndị ọzọ ịmalụ nke ị ga-eme gọọmenti na-eme nke government will do its own. Yes, on roads we're already doing about over 450 kilometers of roads across the entire 21 local governments, and by our second anniversary, which will be next month, we would have completed, first of all, a quality that Anambra has never seen before in the first instance. And second, in terms of the length of road to be completed on our second anniversary, at least more than 3 times that was completed in the previous 8 years. And unprecedented in the history. We are doing the bit that we can. But as we're even doing with our 0 potholes and going around the state, yes, we're doing our own bit. On health, on education, I don't need to repeat what the compare has been saying, but on health, and this is very interesting, with the free antenatal free delivery, the number of people now that give birth every month in Anambra has gone up by more than from about 200 and something in public hospitals in the first month when we started this, to over 1,600 in the last month in December, and so on, more than 6-7 times over. But guess what? Only 48% of them were the Anambra. The other 52% were the rest of Nigeria, coming to deliver and successfully. And there has been 0 mortality rate in all those delivery in our public health system. We are working very hard on this. But government has extremely limited resources. We are doing what we have done in 24 months. Next month will be 24 months, still without borrowing a penny. The House of Assembly approved for us to borrow 100 billion when I assumed office, but till today we have refused to borrow. Why? First and foremost, 2 criteria. We can't borrow except we get it at the most concessionary rate, number 1. Number 2 is that we only borrow for projects that have prospects of paying back. We're not going to imperil the future with phantom loans. And that's why I have over 2 years refused to borrow up to this moment, until we have those projects that we put it, and we will tell you how those projects will pay back the loan. That's what we're doing. But we are calling on the larger society to join us. When I leave from here now, I'm going to Adaziane. Adaziane, where I'm going to be commissioning about 15 kilometers of road, tarred with drainage, end to end, tarred by an individual, Onyanambra. I think he has set out a target that is going to beat the record set by Tony Mars of blessed memory, who did 18 kilometers in Neni before he died. Now, many communities all through the Christmas period, I was going from one community to the other. And now we are compiling list of people, the Anambra champions, who are championing development in their various communities in terms of roads, the kilometers. We're going to publish all of them. The kilometers done, the schools done, the hospitals done, and health centers and so on and so forth. I will be writing publicly to acknowledge all of them, because in the next few months we will be commissioning, getting up to a total of at least 100 kilometers done by private individuals. That is the Anambra spirit. That's what we have come here to celebrate today, and that is what Sir E is leading. Living for others. Living for others. It's not when he dies we now come and write encomiums. Now that he is alive, let us celebrate him, because he is shown by example that an individual can also feed a state. That's what we've come here to celebrate today. That an individual can do what? Can feed a state. Thank you very much, Sir E. May God continue to enrich your pockets. You will never go dry. Millions and billions and trillions will continue to flow. And you'll continue to give and give and give and give and give and give. We will be here next year. We'll be here in 2 years' time, in 5 years' time, in 10 years' time. The 1 or 5 years, we are going to have it for you at Oka. And that day, let's mark it. To God be the glory. Thank you.
Alpha, can we see?
There's a drone. There's a drone. There's a drone.
Where is the drone, please? Where is the drone? Where is the drone guy?
Beside you, the national chairman of the fastest growing political party.
I've been doing it while we are here. Captures us and I can see to the end of it. And so now, I read Julia in
Community by community, local government by local government. Community by community, then local government by local government. Local government. This is so all the communities are well represented here.
Ayon, can you see the signal? Can you see the signal? is here? Who is here? Can you see the signal? Who is here? I should set my table. Which table? I've checked the cable. I've checked the cable. How far? How far? How far? Can you see it? How far? How far? How far?
Let's go back. Let's go back. Go back now. Come back, camera. Also come back. See, come back. Mona, come back. Let's go back. Okay. Come back.
And I ask ladies and gentlemen that we do this together.
Ladies and
gentlemen, we're going to spell the name of our emancipator, Jesus Christ. When we mention the last alphabet, he will not go down. I mean, so let us go, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot hear you, please. Give me a joyful day.
Another cake will come in short, so wait.
I think I have to wait until people are seated. I will not speak when people are walking around and walking around. Thank you.
This kind of thing there, shift your camera off the office when off speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, please.
When you say this kind of thing, you remove the camera from your face. Understand?
Take our seats. There will be enough time for felicitations, please. We will have time for felicitations. Can we please, all due respect, may we please have our seats, please. I beg of you, please. May we take our seats, please. Please, may we please take our seats, please. Now, with all due respect, Mr. Governor, because oh, Madam Eve, I can never believe Mr. Governor. Oh, Madam Eve.
Anambra bueno. Anambra bueno. Nigeria pues bueno. Omaka. Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, my lords, spiritual and temporal, all our special invitees. I don't need to run through the protocol list. It's one very well established, and so I wouldn't go through that again. I think all the invited guests have been recognized. Usually in this kind of occasion, I like to speak in Igbo. Swan Igbo. Never hear what even they do. And Abia, you know, Gabaya, like I am near English Igbo. Gandhi also, they are Nonyalai, those from East and Southern Africa who have come to join us, they also participate. And our brothers from other parts of the country who may not understand Igbo, I would have asked them to sit beside a good one so that they will be interpreting for them. But let me speak in English. 2-3 quick points. Today is not one for long speeches. We have come to celebrate. We have come to celebrate. Celebrate a man and celebrate an idea. That is the purpose why we are gathered here today. In the first instance, is to celebrate the man. The man, Sir Dr. Emeka Offor.
Thank you very much. I am His Excellency, the Governor of Anambra State, Taliwan Mawo, Digo, I am saying no. Digo, let's rise for national anthem.
Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria's following, to serve the fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and mind, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. With all our hearts, we pray and ask, God bless Anambra. God bless the shining light that we get. We're the only ones to make her brighter, the only ones to make her better, the only ones to make Anambra shine. With all sweat and blood, every breath of our lives, with trust in God, we will lift our homeland high. With the spirit of Anambra, with the spirit of Anambra, with the spirit of Anambra, state we love.
Biko, Opalebe no, Kaiboko Chineke. Reverend Christian Okafo, Kebono. Na Biko Bella Yebela.
N'afọ nke nna na nke ọkpara na nke mmụọ nsọ. Daalụ onye nwe anyị, gị onye mmepe obodo dị n'aka. Anyị na-ekele maka obodo Abadaziani na ndị nọ n'ime ya. Ị na-akụ ndị mmadụ dịka oisi n'obodo dị iche iche. Daalụ onye nwe anyị maka uru gị, onye iji lụọ ụzọ wee attract ya the presence of Anambra State Government, nke onye isi anyị bụ Prọfesọ Charles Soludo nọ n'ebe a na ndị fani ya bịa. Chukwu biko gọzie gọvanọ, gọzie ife niile a ga-eme ebe a, gọzie Adaziani site na Kraịst onye nwe anyị.